I know. Good morning. How is everyone? Good. How is you?
Good morning.
Hello.
We're back at Epcot. I hope we don't look as tired as we are.
We're really tired.
But we've been going
okay.
and going and going all week long. Today is our second to last day here. We have the whole day at Epcot. We have a couple of reservations, a couple of fast passes.
I love you guys.
Macy loves you. And we have breakfast plans in just a second. But first we're gonna go ride a ride that we haven't ridden yet. Test track.
We're gonna ride Test Track in my favorite park.
And Lauren's favorite park.
It's not the best park, but it's my favorite park.
Epcot used to be a lot better in the late 80s, early 90s. And Lauren still remembers that. She still sees it like that when she gets here, I think.
It's beautiful.
Okay, change of plans. Again. That line was basically a standstill. And we realized after standing there for about 5 minutes that we were not gonna make our breakfast reservations. So we're now headed over to eat at the Garden Grill, which is really good breakfast.
Yes, very good.
You sit down, they bring it all out to you. Mickey and Pluto and Chip and Dale are there, so that works out for Macy.
We're also getting tickets to go see the Kinderlot processional, and Neil Patrick Harris is the one that is narrating it, so we don't have to stand in the long line forever to try to maybe get a seat. So we get to go basically like a fast pass kind of thing, sort of. We definitely get a seat for the show.
Well, we may try to ride Soarin' right now and then go back and get a fast pass for Test Track later on. We're going to see what happens.
Yep.
That's part of being at Disney World. Just kind of got to be loosey-goosey. Know what works, know what doesn't work. And just keep going when it doesn't work.
Yep.
So let's go get our tummies full.
Yum.
Garden Grill. We're completely full.
Yes, really full. It was so good. We're about to get on Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, we read this the other day, so once again, we got something special for you.
Yeah.
The abridged version of Spaceship Earth.
Like a brand new miraculous spaceship.
Judi Dench, Antlerman, Papyrus, Thank the Phoenicians, Math, Rhodes. I know these guys aren't supposed to be, but they totally look like the Three Kings from, like, you know, Christmas. Nap time. What's leg day, precious? Guys that all the Ninja Turtles are named after. Learn, baby, learn. Disco computers. The Matrix. Hey, I live there. Twinsies.
The end, or should I say the beginning, of your future.
Since you're having in your mind, Sean, so place your hands on your head. We're going to aim this at your mind. Here we go!
I have no idea where I parked the car.
You know, Sean, that's an easy one. All you need to do is put your key in every car and hope that it opens the door. Moving on. Good luck to you, Sean. Hope you find your car someday.
Stopped off for some free samples of sodas from around the world.
Yes.
But basically, I only drank one. I just drank the one from Thailand.
Yeah.
The Melon Frosty Fanta, which is delicious.
It is delicious. The other one that's delicious is the Bebo. I can't remember where that one's from. But it's kind of like a watermelon flavor. It's delicious.
But we forgot the very best one.
Beverly.
It's Beverly.
She's a great gal.
She's a great gal. And if you're ever around Beverly, you're in for a good time. So
Yeah. She's the
try
best.
out Beverly.
Macy loved her. Macy's never met Beverly.
We couldn't force her to drink Beverly the other night. We thought about it because it looks so much like Sprite, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't risk her vomiting or spitting and doing all her weird things she does.
The front of Epcot is all futuristic. The back is all celebrating countries of the world. Like I said the other day, there's 11 different countries here. We're gonna go to each one today probably and check out what they've got, you know, decorated for Christmas or what they've got going on otherwise. First up is Mexico. It's completely different than the other pavilions because it's completely inside the pyramid. The other ones are mostly outside. This one is the only one that's almost completely inside this pyramid. So you may be asking yourself, what the Hexaco is in Mexico? There's actually a boat ride like we've seen before.
With happy amigos, no matter where he goes, the 1, 2, and 3 goes, we're always together.
As you enter the pavilion, there's also a small museum of different pieces of Mexican history. I'm pretty fond of these guys. Look at those. They're having a fun time. They've been mutated or something. Some sort of scientific experiment gone wrong, but they're not sad about it. They're having a party. There's a little restaurant, a tequila bar, and a bunch of little shops where you can buy little pieces of art and clothing and lots of handmade Mexican goodies. But we don't have time for that because we've got 10 more countries to see in the next, 2 or so hours and a fast pass coming up really quick. There's actually room for 7 or 8. I'm not really sure exactly how many countries, pavilions to be added to World Showcase. But one of those expansion pads have just been used to expand not to a new country, but to add a whole lot more Anna and Elsa to Norway. Do you know anything interesting about China?
They're communists?
They're communist. Yeah.
Is that interesting? No?
I don't know. Rookie. Cool. Dum-dum. This past summer, Disney opened their very first park in mainland China, in Shanghai. They have a little exhibit here talking about Shanghai Disney. We'll probably never go there, so it's good to get to, at least a little taste of what it's like. And we've seen most of this on the internet, watched even ride-throughs or stuff. Their Pirates of the Caribbean is insane. You need to look that up. It's craziness. Super jealous. We're now at what they call the African Outpost. Originally there was going to be a Africa Pavilion right here. It's going to be a conglomerate of nations in Africa that were going to join together and make an African Pavilion, but that didn't really work out. And instead we got the Africa section of Animal Kingdom, and so there's probably never going to be an Africa pavilion here, but there is a little place to stop, get a Coke, and buy a necklace or two. Lizard. Hey, lizard. Oh, there you are. So now we're in a storybook-esque village, apparently in Germany somewhere. If you visit the Germany pavilion, basically what you learn is there are 5 main exports of Germany. 1, toys. 2, clocks. 3, caramel. 4, Christmas ornaments. And 5, beer. That's Germany. Okay, so we're gonna slow down our trip around the world real quick. We're gonna skip a couple of countries, and we'll come back to them later on. We've got reservations here in Italy tonight. We'll also probably hang out in America a little while. Not the actual America. We've been hanging out in America for a while now. Actually, most of our lives. The American adventure as part of Epcot. So we'll come back and do that. But we're gonna probably stop off and grab a bite in Japan real quick. Maybe look around there a little bit, and then go off to France, get some dessert. And then we're gonna head back to the front of the park.
Yep. Maybe ride a few rides up there. Journey into Imagination and the Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Some of Macy's favorite rides. And then we'll come back here tonight and we'll show you the rest of the pavilion. So now, Japan.
It's a little different, but basically the same happened. We got teriyaki chicken and rice and some lettuce. And we got some Cokes. Macy got a Sprite. She won't eat anything here, so we're going to get her something later. And later on, we're going to eat something really good that Macy will really love. We're going to see what times Aurora meets. We just missed the cutoff for this one, but she meets all night, so that is Macy's favorite princess because she wears pink. But right now, we're going to get us some amazing ice cream.
Have any of your petits enfants, have you ever written a letter to my brother, Santa Claus at the North Pole? Oui? Yes, you big people can admit it too. Well, in France, if a child writes a letter to me, Père Noël, and they include a return address, well, the French government will pay the postage on my reply. Not too bad, huh?
We had some ice cream.
Well, we forgot to vlog it, so we'll have to eat more ice cream later.
I hate it. But we'll have to get that nasty ice cream again.
But this is where we're going to leave you for now.
Yep. We're going to go have some more fun. We'll see you in the future.
Bye.
Bye.